Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Borut and I'm doing photo vlogs for quite a long time. The problem with my vlogs is that it takes a lot of time because I'm doing wet plate collodion, one of the slowest processes, and just takes forever to make a vlog. And so I came up with a format of vlogs that will be shorter, more consistent, and more easy doable. I love photo books. I don't have them all here, and I don't have a huge collection, but I'm gathering my photo books from 1993, and I love photo books. And I imagine it will be, and I thought to do a photo book review kind of vlog, but then again, it will not be really a review, it will be, because I'm not an art historian, I'm not photo critic, I'm not book publisher, I'm just an artist who gets inspired by photo books. And this inspiration I will share with you on more frequent basis. Today's top sheet photo book reaction will be about the book Winterreise by Luc Delahaye. I bought this book in 2005. It was first published in 2000 and reprinted 2003 by Phaidon, or is Phaidon. And it really influenced me. I really love it. So let's just go through it. Okay, what I love about this book is the size. First thing is the size. It's 13 by 18 centimeters, which is something close to 5 by 7 inch. And the thickness is 2 centimeters, which is about 1 inch. So it's kind of like a big, beautiful pocket book, pocket-sized book. It's published by Phaidon in year 2000, and these pictures are done by Luc Delahaye from November 1998 till March 1999. The pictures are depicting the Russia during the Depression, so very, very sad stories about alcoholism, poverty, drugs, and so on, but it's done in a very poetical way. Let's say this scene from miners, this scene of miners, they look like, I don't know, like a biblical painting of impressionists. And this kind of like, well, this book was one of my first that actually I felt color used in a reportage in a very poetic way. So, you know, even the color where it's almost none, you know, like this pastel pistachia kind of windows and this dark gray, it's very, very beautiful, very, very beautiful. And the color is not here, it's very pastel, it's very subtle, you know, and I love this kind of images when he's juxtaposing together of youth taking drugs and grandmother sleeping in the next room, and of course overdose. And this book has a lot of contrast. For instance, this is Svetlana taking up drug, and you see how beautiful this is, and how her room is very tidy. And again, this couple, you know, they're after shooting up, after they took drugs, you know, they're sleeping, but you know, they're very, very beautiful young people. But with this, but you know, and he's just opposing these images of despair and these sad stories with pictures of closed environment. So he's making this claustrophobic images. He's making this claustrophobic feeling, mood. He was also visiting psychiatric hospitals and prisons. I think this is from prison. I'm not absolutely sure. Anyway, so Yeah, you see this? And this youth and grandmother. So, and now this beautiful picture of from what is this metallurgical plant in Motowilishinsky, Perm. So, you know, it's beautiful color. You know, very very beautiful, subtle but very strong character. You see this red and green, beautiful, and a little bit of blue. It's not screaming at you, you know, and this pastel look with a little silhouette of a man. So anyway, his images of still life are very, very claustrophobic. This is homeless children sleeping in, I don't know where, actually. Look, this is police file of children. Yeah, I mean, as you see, and you see this vision of reality and the poster of dream landscape, you know. So, you know, even when there are pictures of landscapes inside, but even this landscape images, they don't give you hope. They're very washed out and dull, and but these landscapes are very important because you see this image and then it's following by this image, you know, and this image is very important because these are all sad stories, all heavy stories, and then he cuts this heavy mood with a landscape image, you know. It is dull, it is not impressive in a, you know, Ansel Adams kind of look, but it's very, very, it's totally white. And all these images are very dark and claustrophobic. And so he breaks this rhythm of this book by a beautiful but landscape, and then it goes again. Like, I have a feeling that he was shooting most of his stuff during the dark, you know, like a alleged murderer, this guy being murdered with a knife, you know, seeing crime of blood. And then we have here hairdresser's waiting room, you know, with this Christmas tree and this fake, how should I say, luxury, you know. And I loved, and this is one more thing, this kind of, should we call it cinematographic kind of pictures, you know, when these two friends meet up and they're drinking. So obviously this, he was just shooting, and then as the night progresses, you know, they are all both lying and sleeping, and I guess Ira is watching them. I'm not sure, probably not. But you know, it is just a pose like that. You know, like these two friends getting drunk, and then Ira with a bruised eye, looking at something. You know, I have a feeling it's looking at them. Ira's father. And again, like alcoholism and dropping dead, drunk, sleeping. And then, wow, look at this one. Vladivostok, beautiful landscape. Shot through a window, obviously, with this, and it's so beautiful. This color is amazing, this pastel color. And this poor little child, so innocent, you know, in this book, you know, I would just want to tear it out and just go away from this sad story, you know. Yeah, and look at this, you know. I'm looking if the patrons of this are giving a hint that she is living here. I don't know. It might be, isn't it? Doesn't matter. The book is telling us that yes, she is living here. You know, because there is no exit from here. There is no exit from here. A bed. Yeah, gives me a feeling that this is the room of her parents. and this is her bathroom, you know, and this is her father, you know. Just this is the feeling that I'm getting from this book. I guess he's breaking up these sad stories with the pictures from the industry. Yeah, I love it. I love it. And then again, alcoholism, and despair. You know, this is worker having dinner. Yeah. Despair, and this guy's getting drunk. Oops, no, it's okay. These are suspected robbers. And this image is actually very important because that's him. That's Luc Delahaye. He has a camera, it's shot, that he looks like, you know, he could be in this story, you know. There is, stylistic wise, it's totally the same. And then, you know, he breaks this rhythm with a beautiful image of, again, like a landscape image, but it's very, very beautiful, very smart. And again, night, you know, everything is doing its work, you know, it's just like these people are living underground, you know, it's just, that's how it feels in these images, I mean, in this book. And this, on the contrary, this is psychiatric institution for children with this silverish beds, you know, everything like tight, you know, kind of. Dump, city dump. Funny image. The man. Like this is a local mafia member. Violence. Still alive. You see, like a picture of I don't know, Dutch impressionists or something like that. And then this one, Russian reality. This is a wife of this drunk man. Again, like a sequence. And of course, this book has a lot of ideology inside, you know, because it's like connecting Russia and its poor people with communism, you know, with this picture of Lenin. See this? It's visually totally the same. She's half present, and then this also just the book, just the book design is identical basically. A charging dog, one of the rare photos taken outside, and Coca-Cola, you know, a sign of, I don't know, a sign of a I don't know, sign of a what? Freedom and, you know, a better world, I guess. That's how I read it. Lucky Strike, Coca-Cola, you know, like. The favorite part of this book is actually the ending. So this is the last, and then you have, it's kind of like, you know, you're traveling with a train. Tutup, 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 tutup. Okay, what we have seen here from this vlog, from this video, even if you see this book in your hand, it's not so obvious. So basically he's photographing literally as the train is passing, and then this is a photo, how I call it, photo tapete, photo wall, you know, of this vision of kind of like a dreams, you know, like again, like photo wall with this birches, and you see this coloring. And then the last picture is actually a beautiful landscape of pine trees with nice sun. Okay, I love this book. I really, really love this book. It's one of my favorite. What I love about it is this size, this pocket size. It's really beautifully designed. The graphic design, the full bleed, the smaller pages, the cinema, you know, the sequence of the images are really nicely spread. This claustrophobicness, this claustrophobic feeling in this book is very, very well communicated through. And I love also this ideological component inside. You know, it's very, very much ideology present here. You know, I would say the success of this book, you might disagree, and please leave a comment if you do. The success of this book is feasting also on the failure of communism, on the miserable depression of Russia in 90s, the loss of identity. You know, I bet in 90s or 2020, you know, the same kind of images could be done in United States, in France, or in Slovenia. For matter of fact, you know, but you know, Faden will not publish this book if those images will come from United States or from France, you know. And who cares about Slovenia, isn't it? Anyway, but you get the point. You know, if this would just, you know, please leave a comment. Do you think that this book would be so successful if those images will come from France or from United States? My opinion is definitely not. So this is this ideological component inside. Also the way he's juxtaposing that picture, those two spreads of cross-eyed lady being totally absent and a picture of Lenin. And then when he's finishing with this Coca-Cola sign as a, you know, bright future illusion, whatever, you know, we can call it whatever we want, and those Lucky Strike advertising. I really love the book. I advise you, if you like it, if you like this book reaction, it's not a review, again, it's a reaction, it's not a review. Please leave a comment, share it with people that appreciate photo books, and top shit happens. Ciao!